everybody, I want y'all to know something, and I got something to put on young people's mind. And I want to let you know something. When somebody goes out there and tells you, well, I want to get the gold, but I need you to come in here and to get rich, we got to go and we got to do these crimes, we got to do these things, we got to do something to get it, that's the only thing I got to tell you. So, somebody's like, okay, how can we be rich without having to, because my backbone, I'm getting tired of my back hurting, and then I got to work a job every day. I ain't with that. See, some people and young people, and I'm telling y'all, allegedly, to entertainment purposes only, y'all thinking that y'all gonna go and steal. See, this is what I be telling people. Some people can't steal nothing because you wasn't made to be a thief. Have you known a thief that every time you go and do something, you get caught? Especially when you are chosen stars, when you're somebody. A lot of you get caught because you got this seal on you. And it's the protection seal. So when you go out there and you do something stupid and you don't even know that who you are, well, I'm going to go out there and be a thug. I'm going to go out there and show my homie, we going to ride on the east side, ride on the north side. We going to get this money. We going to slang it in the streets, baby. How can we do it, man? Let's get a plan. And then you go out there and, you making that money. All of a sudden, every time you turn around, you thinking there's something wrong with you because you going to jail left and right. I seen some people like that. And I was getting a download. Most I was saying, these are the people that we try to save. When you get caught, like one time, I'm going to tell you truthful. I'm going to let y'all know when I was young. And this when I was young now, I got tired of going outside because we was a little poor back in the day, and I didn't want to go use these leaves, I didn't want to go keep wiping my ass, trigger on ass with leaves. So I said, I'm going to go in this gas station, right? And I'm going to go in this gas station, steal their air freshener, and I'm going to go take that toilet paper and them paper towels. So what I did was, let me tell you what I did was, I looked up and something just looked and something hit me like a ding. You know that's stupid, right? You going to go to jail for a paper towel, toilet paper, and you going to go to jail for some fragrance spray. Because you don't want to get off your butt and get out there and work every day and earn it. Or go to the store and maybe ask the clerk, can you get a paper towel or something at the gas station. Use common sense. And then on the other side, my dark side was saying, why you got to do all that? You can steal that. You ain't got to be straight. Every time they owe you. And then you over like, just shut up. Because you realizing you got a dark and a light side. What I'm saying by that, see, sometimes your dark side try to make things look good to you to get you in trouble. And then when you do, your dark side, they laughing at you. They laughing. You went to jail for some shit paper. You got in trouble for some fragrances. But guess what? As I was going out the door, I put the stuff back. Because I started getting common sense. The angels told me. They stopped me because they said, and you don't got to do that. You just got to ask. You got help. Your problem is you can't be too proud to ask. I be telling people, they so pride they won't even ask for a paper towel in the gas station so you won't do something wrong in their store. I'm going to tell you something. They will be glad to help you because you asked. I be telling people, a thief that goes and steals from people and don't have a heart. But if you can second guess what you're doing, then you weren't made to be a thief. Just remember that, young people. You was made to be something brightness to show other people example how you survive when you have nothing and when you have less. You got to teach young people that your age to do better. When we hang out in a gang or you have a gang, it's, hey, let's make a gang of where we help people. You ever seen a gang? Y'all get together, we on our street, we see old ladies' bags need to be packed, and we got a gang where we go help people. We the gang are helping people. That's what young people need to do. Find something to do that you can work together as a community. As when a community is doing bad, they don't know how to work together anymore. the kid, we used to have lemonade stand, like, y'all want some of this lemonade? Now you go get some lemonade. You got a license, 'cause I don't trust you. I don't know where your hands been. I'll never take nothing. I don't drink nothing for nobody. See, people forgot that also we have to worry about our children on how they think and how they make money. Because if they don't earn it, they don't know how to make it. So when they get grown, they go out there and they do wrong, and then they blaming you. You didn't show me how to do it. If they'd have just told me this when I was a kid, if they'd have just showed me, they showed me all this other stuff. You might have had a plan, some people in your family, they slang them drugs or something. Excuse my trigger warning. So that's all you saw, right? So then you say, well, I'm going to be the greatest. And then you go out there and go to jail, you get locked up. See, I know some people that been on the street and they never got locked up because they was some people ain't true to that game. In other words, you got to be willing to take lives. And I ain't willing to do that. If you got a heart, then you ain't willing to, you don't need to be no slanger. Because if you got a heart, you don't need to be a slanger. If you a cold-blooded, somebody a superstar, you so greedy, right? You play like you help others, but you get real mad when somebody say give their opinion, then you ain't ready for the world. You ain't ready for all that backlash. People gonna say what they want to. That's how we learn. That's how we learn how to put up with each other's. Yeah, you gonna say some stuff I don't like, but who cares? You hating because haters will be haters. And you just got to change your mindset. I think we need to come up with something in these streets, like all these leaders, right? They want to talk about these political things, how they grown people, but they can't think of how to compromise, and they want to do war, right? But you get a gang of gang members get together, they can settle it by just learning to compromise. You on your side, I'm on my side, and this is the rules for my side, and this is the rules for your side. But see, the problem is everybody want all of it. Nobody want to be straight up and compromise. So when you got a leader like that, allegedly triggering on these leaders that run this world, you know who you are. And don't take it personal than what I'm saying. I'm just saying my opinion, allegedly. A leader is supposed to show you a good example, but they past, I'm going to tell you, some of people's past, you might find a leader that went to prison, everything, but they had to get burnt to learn the lesson. That I'm going to tell you, you meet somebody come out of jail, a person that did some real time. I'm talking about real time. They come out with a whole different perspective because they seen what lives they was going to take and what they want to be. When you go in them bars and when you on the outside, it's two different worlds, baby. It's nothing like what people think. Okay? But people judge people so quick. If you walk the street and you may have did something wrong and you didn't know what, you didn't lose common sense and you got in trouble, but you own up to it. Yeah, I was a prostitute. Yeah, what? I was a drug user in the past. Yeah, what? I might have slang. Well, yeah, what? That was my past. But this is now. And I'm a better person. I ain't going to live off my past because my past, the only thing I don't accept is messing with children and doing trafficking. I don't accept that. When you hurt somebody, and really when you're slanging, I don't accept that either. Because slanging means you take lives. If somebody overdose, that's on you. Their life is on you. Okay? It's not on me or you. You gave that person that. You might have sold and it's a mindset. See, I tell people, and then they go back in their mind, they think it's erased it, and they live that hood life, and they're always on the edge because they know they did some things like that. It'll travel with you everywhere you go. So think about what you do, young people, because it will save you from a lot of trauma, and call your energy back and your power back and stand on it's not happening. Because I'm smarter than that. I'm wiser than that. I'm going to give what I deserve because guess what? I didn't come here to play. I never want to go back to being a slave back in the day. We're not slaves no more. We're not here to steal from each other. We're here to learn and get what we're here to do and make our country a better place for my kids and other kids. But right now, it's just trash because everybody worries about political shit, not the children, the one that's getting hurt. They're the future. An old man, what is they? They almost in the box, right? Technically, you almost gone. But them kids got to be here after you managed all this mess. Think about it.